Hey guys, and slightly different video today. I'm having a go at SethBling's new Redstone challenge map. I've just remembered it needs to be on peaceful. Would be a good idea. And yeah, let's have a look at it. SethBling's Redstone challenge. This is Redstone puzzle map, though you may be able to get through early levels without advanced redstone knowledge. You will need a lot of redstone knowledge to complete the entire map. Use the hints in each level as a last resort. Also posting walkthrough on his channel. No placing or breaking anything except the materials that are given to you in the chest, in that level's chest. You may not carry items with you from one level to the next. Okay. You may exploit any redstone bugs or glitches that you know of. Brilliant. Okay. It's probably going to be difficult. This map is intended for single player. If you have multiple players, well, we don't. It is designed for 1.4.4 in survival/peaceful mode. So, yep, I'm in 1.4.4. Let's get on with it. Level 0. Yeah, okay. Brilliant. Level 1. Uh-huh. Okay, cool. Really baby steps, eh? Alright, 2 levers. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, so it's a NAND gate, inverted AND gate. Both of those have to be... No, an AND gate, really, isn't it? Yeah, duh. I can never remember the names of these things. Okay, 1 lever. Well, what have we got? Uh-huh. Okay, so that torch needs to be on, which means all of these need to be off. Yep. Which means all of these blocks need to be across. Now, it doesn't say anything about... I might be cheating in the first moments of the map here, but it didn't say that you couldn't do this. Yeah, and if that was cheating, you would have used sticky pistons. Don't know why I picked that back up. I'm willing to bet that there's a torch on the back of here, and this door is actually now technically in the closed position, because I used the same in my double door design. 9 levers. Oh, right. Okay, so we just need to turn the torches off. Off, 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 off. Easy. Okay. More levers. Oh, they're hints. Oh, let's see. What do we got here? Okay, so we can turn these 2 pistons into bud switches, update them with the redstone, and yeah, that'll put that, it'll power that, will turn those out. Oh, easy, right? So we do that and that. Okay. But yeah, what we want to do is that, so we can break this. I see. Like that. There we go. Yeah. Brilliant. Ooh. Oh, I'm guessing... Oh no, we can't get down there. Right, so... We've got... 5 redstone, so we can... Let's see. Well, we can turn this into a clock. Like that. And that burns it out. 12 redstone and a hints book. Oh, goody goody. That's going to be irritating. That's the clock reigniting and then burning itself out again. Oh, excellent. He's put minecarts behind the walls so that it sounds like machinery's going on. I like that. Right, okay, so we've got a clock going into a pulse limiter, creating a single tick pulse. Oh, excellent, right. So what we need to do, yeah, we use that to do this. So we get a single tick pulse, which turns sticky pistons into T flip-flops effectively. And that's open. Let's get rid of this. I don't know what these pressure plates are for. I guess they're to allow you to go backwards, but I mean you've got all the doors open, so... Lever solution. Okay then. Right. So we need to get both of these. I'm willing to bet that these are sticky pistons, but let's have a look. Yeah. Now, it is possible to generate. I've done it once or twice, but I'm sure it was in older versions. I'm not sure if you can do it anymore. Nah. I'm on the wrong track there. Maybe. Let's see. Can't place them on there. That's too high. Okay, so this is where the map really begins, I guess. What level are we on? 8, okay. There we go. I knew you could do that. Oh, I don't want to get that back. Yeah, I knew you could do that. I started doubting myself. Okay, one lever. Right, what have we got here? Okay, so we've got an OR gate with isolated inputs, which is inverted, and I'm assuming, you see, what I reckon is this door is actually being powered from below with a torch that you can't quite see. It's actually been placed against the wall, so the torch is flipping it over the thing. So what do we want to do? With one lever, see, it's no good to power that because it's still going to get power from there. Okay, so Oh. Well, that's the point. This is a puzzle map, and I did see him playing Stunzel, which is a devious little map. The sort of map that might just hide some redstone under here but it's been... because it doesn't say explicitly that the gold blocks are the only bits that will accept input. But in all likelihood, unless this one... no. Yeah, I was just going to check. He might have just put a normal door down there. Okay, so we've got one source of power. And we need to supply it to 2 areas. Or we could supply it directly. If we could get it directly into that block, that would also do the trick. Or into that redstone, but I can't see a way for that to happen. Okay. Now, is there a reason he's done it in this way, with the 2 blocks of the redstone between, rather than just putting the torch on there? I wonder, can we burn that torch out? No. Ah, am I not... how long is it staying burnt out for? Ah, right, as soon as it gets a red... right, it needs to end up that way so that we're not giving a redstone update to the torch. No. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Oh, haha. Bingo, right. Ooh. Lots of stuff. Excellent. Okay, so 2 torches, 5 redstone, 2 blocks of dirt. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, that was the redstone torch reigniting. Random block update. Right, so 2 power inputs. This looks pretty symmetrical, but let's look at both sides. So if we supply power, we're going to then power these 2. Power's going to come through here. And if you power that, so that's going to go off, but the power's going to go through anyway. Interesting. The power's going to go into there. And turn that on, and that's going to pulse limit. Oh, right. So, okay, right. So that's going to... now if it's going to pulse limit, that's going to T flip-flop this, which will turn this torch off. Which is what we need. We need that, that and that off in order to open the door. So what's the deal with these? Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right. Now there is a bug in the game whereby, I get this right in my head, if we supply power from this repeater, by the time, if that torch then resupplies the power, as it were, it will keep the distance limit from the repeater, so it'll actually reduce the length of the redstone signal by 1, even though it's coming from the torch. Hope that makes sense. But as far as I'm aware, all I really need to do, I might be wrong about this. Let's have a look at that. So what we've done there, yes, of course, though, it's actually keeping the power, it's keeping the power length from the torch. So it's actually 15, yeah. Or maybe I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then it gets to the repeater. I might be on the wrong track with that. Well, we've turned that torch off, so what we need to do now okay. Well, what if we make let's give ourselves some room. No, not that much room. Let's see. Okay. You can't make a torch out of two. You can't make a clock out of 2 torches, can you? Let's have a look at this. That's T flip. It's these side repeaters that we need to think about. Now both lines need to be activated simultaneously, otherwise the T flip-flop's going to mess up. It's not going to be a single tick pulse. Or am I wrong about that? Oh no, because if you if you activate just one side, then it's not going to do, the pulse limiter will get overridden, so that's good. So that's right, okay. Right, let's count ticks. We've got 1 tick. There's a torch. It's not torch tick because it's already powered. So piston activation, which is, I can't remember how much piston activation is actually. And then a tick there. Yeah, that line doesn't go off at all. Can't think of a way to induce the line to go off. Can we bypass that? I feel like there's a bug somewhere in the game that I don't know. That's what I think, that there's a... Oh! Actually, you silly man. Right. No, don't want that there. What we want to do is create a bud switch. Okay, so that's one side done. Unfortunately, how am I meant to get... no, but I don't have to. Beautiful. Haha. Wonderful. Let's get rid of these. Fantastico. I love that sound effect. Repeaters of redstone. Cool. Right, so we've got a clock, which we could feed back into the circuit easily enough. And then we have... Aha. Well, effectively, this is going to act as a pulse lengthener. That's interesting. So, if we were to do this... Yeah, you see, those torches are not off long enough for the power to drain out. So, if we had some blocks, I could make a 2-tick clock, and that'd burn them out. Could I make a 2-tick clock? Don't you need some blocks to do that? I don't use 2-tick clocks very often, so there is a repeater on the other side of there. So for a 2-tick clock, I would need... Unfortunately, I don't have enough redstone to feed a current in. It's kind of difficult to start one off without a couple of torches. Yeah, by the time I pick the redstone up, I can't then. Would I need a 2-tick clock though to burn those out? Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. I can't feed the power back in, so I haven't got enough. Let's see. What I need to do is... Yep. One up there, one down there. That. Right. Okay, so... Oh, that's going to be close. Can I get it? No. Okay. Good enough. Right. 2 levers. Right, okay. Let's see. And I apologise for this very noisy printer. Right, sorry about that. Oh! Right, I apologise for that. Someone was just printing something. Right. So you can get down there. That's interesting. Which means I could place a torch. Lever in blocks. Never get... I'd have to be sure I'd never get that back. I shall have a sip of my fine English tea. And let's get down to work. Okay, so we've got one line that's locking that repeater on, that's locking that repeater off, and it's taking power through and that's locking. Right, so this is the repeater that matters. We need to deliver power to it, and we need to make sure when we deliver power to it that we're not got either one of these on. So in order to power that, we need to turn this line off. In order to turn this line off, we need to turn that torch off, but also turn turn this off. In order to turn that torch off, we need to pull power through here, but in order to do that, we need to turn this torch off. Right, okay, so let's just have a look-see. So if we do that, and also that, we would be able to get power in there. So we can do this sequentially. And that door is going to be immensely annoying. Right, this is good. This locks the power on. And that gets the power in there. And locks it. And so we can take this away. And bingo. Right, so now what we want to do, if we remove... Excellent. That does... right, in order to do that... Right, that turns that off. Brilliant. Now it also turns this on. So what we really need is to get that torch turned off. Right, I want to lock that, so let's turn that back on. Right, so that locks that off. Now I want to get that line. Yeah, okay, so we want to... We should be able to remove that and that. Good, okay. So now what we want to do, let's see, if we depower that, we unlock that, pass power through here, and no, so if we do, haha, brilliant. Okay, a single button. Oh, it's a timing based thing. Oh wow, okay. I have a feeling this is not as complicated as it looks. So what have we got? Repeater into torch, repeater into block, into torch, into repeater, and into repeater, into repeater. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, we got any... Oh, that's got a repeater going backwards. Oh, of course it has. So what we've got here is a clock. And 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 it's a pattern. Okay, so what we've got is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. 1, 5, and 9 o'clock. Eh? Okay. Have I miscounted? 1 tick. Repeater is 1, 1, 1. That's 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that one is 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. How many settings on a repeater? There's 4 settings on a repeater. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 9 o'clock. No, 4 settings. So the repeater is 1. Yeah, but that's in the first position. Yeah, so they're all 9 clocks. Okay, cool. They're all 9 clocks. And they all feed out. That's through 2 ticks, and that's also through 2 ticks. So effectively, what I need to do is bring these clocks into synchronization. If I get them... Hey, there we go, I told you there's a torch under the door. So if I get them all to synchronize, the door will start opening and closing. Now let's see what... If it's 9, it's... Okay, so... thing is, I could well end up locking these on. I could end up locking these things on. Or could I? No, I can't, because it's going into the block with the torch. So on, off. There we go. Okay, so that's in sync with that. Do that there, right. Oh, they're already in sync. Yeah. Okay. This isn't so hard. Off, on, off. Not quite. But getting there. Might be close enough. Let's see. Off, on, off. Nope. On, off. Oh yeah, cool. Good enough. Okay, level 14. 10 redstone. So, again, we've got a clock. And we can take power out of there. Okay, so we've got a block that we need to get over there. So, I'm guessing these are sticky pistons. So, let's see. Do that. We should be able to. Oops. Okay. Oh, shut up. Interesting. So we need to get that block out in time for this piston to pull it back, you see. Let's see if I can induce a single tick pulse. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, so we can now, let's see if we can induce again. Oh. Ah, come on. Ah. Oh, let's just check it doesn't pick it up. Oh, it does pick it up. Okay, fair enough. Didn't need the single tick pulse. Huh. Making things more complicated. Okay. Cool. And let's have a look, see. Lovely. Oh, glowstone. A piston tape. Interesting. Okay. So, let's look at the result. We need this line powered. And we've got repeater and things, so what we need is the piston tape to run until the gold blocks are in line here. So that's okay. So what we need is for a clock to be running. Except I have a feeling that what we are going to be able to do is not going to be involving a clock. I don't think this is set up to run that way. I have a feeling we might have to run this piston tape manually. So let's have a look, see. So we want to fire this piston first. Ah, and that will go into there. So that'll take care of 2 steps. The only... Oh, right, okay, I see. It's got a delay. Okay, that's cool. So what we want to do is fire this piston. In order to fire this piston, we're going to need to pull this block across over this torch. In order to do that, we're going to need to... Huh. Yes, because if we just power this... Okay. Oh. Okay. Right. Thank you. Right, so that goes over there, and we can now run some power into it. Okay, good, good. I'll get rid of that power. Okay, so now we want to get that across so that this side will run. So, okay, in the end this works out pretty simple. It's just going to be... Oh, I shouldn't have broken the dirt. I should have just... Okay, and... Okay. Good, good. And where did that go? Thank you. Bingo. And sorted. Okay, we're about 40 minutes in. If you've seen fast forward stuff, it's because I'm trying to get this all into one episode. Okie doke. So we're obviously using bud switches again. What do we need to do? Right, okay, so we're going to use bud switches here, and then these pistons to cause block updates, but we're going to have to make those into bud switches so that they take the block update from that. I wonder what's the interesting. So that one and that one will reach the second one, and then right, so that tells me, so yeah, depending on where I place my lever, it will either reach all three, or just those two, or just that one. And that tells me we want to be starting from this side, because it's the only one we can do in isolation. Okay, so right, this is good. We don't want this. Aha, yes, okay, so we don't want this to get updated by the bud switch we're going to create. Ah, this is this is clever. Right, we only want this piston and this piston extended because they're the ones that run to torches. If we end up extending the other two, they're going to power these repeaters and undo the work we're trying to achieve, which is to depower this redstone, to power this, to depower the torch, to open the door. So let's have a look-see. We don't want to update this, and we don't want to update this while they're being formed with a bud. So what we want to do is we want to do that. Now these two are both bud switches, so we can't activate this piston. So we want to use the middle block here. So the middle block, beautiful. Good. Okay, step one. We can break that. We can break that. Brilliant. Now we want to extend just this last one, so that can only be bud switched. Did I turn that on or did I turn it off? Right, so that is now bud switched from the only place available, and it can only be updated from this piston. That's off at the moment. If we bud switch this, that's going to extend that. Ah, that's the tricky bit. That is the tricky bit. See, at the moment, if I went through with that, it would extend both. So I think what I need to do is I need to extend this so that when I do that, it's going to... No, because it will update to the fact that they're powered, but it's got to be powered because of that. So we then need a way of updating that one alone. Oh, we're going to have to perform a block update on that with that power there, and that is going to update that. There's no way around that I can see. Yeah, so that's done. That's done what we didn't want it to do. So we now need to update this without updating. Right, so we can now update this. We can now fire this piston, update this piston, but we want. Let's see. We don't really want this piston to get updated, because if it does, it'll retract, which will update this one, and it'll realise it's not powered. Oh! Will that work? Ha ha ha! Fantastic. Is that what did the... I'm sure that's what did the trick. Yep, okay. Torch to redstone. Let's have a look-see. Okay, so we have a worm. It's going to push this block. I don't know if that's got a worm. I don't know. The pistons are going to be used to push the block along here. So let's see. Well, there's not much more than we can do, except... Is there? Uh-huh. Yes. Brilliant. Okay. Uh-huh. That's not going to work. Okay. See, what we need is we need for this one to extend first. Can't change... Oh, stuck against the wall. Can't change the repeater settings. Will that work? Well, no, because we can't then power it. Can you put redstone on glass these days? No. Interesting. So we need the sticky piston to grab this and pull it forward. Huh. But as far as I can tell, that is not going to happen. I think we shall have some more tea. Well, I don't think I'm going to fit this in one episode, I don't think. 50 minutes in. This is an interesting one. What level are we on even? 17. Okay, okay. See, that always extends first. We need some way to stop that extending first. I mean, is it just... Is there a rule it's following, or is it just a case of... If I just do this... over and over again eventually. I've had a block, I could do something maybe with bud switches, but is there a way I can bypass that repeater maybe? No. What would that gain us? Is there a hidden redstone circuit? Could be anywhere. See, I have a feeling what I need to, if I could power it, I might be wrong about this, but if I could power it from this end, would it fire the way around that I need it? Sorry, I'm just placing and breaking torches for lack of a better thing to do physically. Interesting. Ah! Gotcha. Brilliant. Okay, we're flying. Brilliant. A lever. And where do we place it? Is there a hole in the glass? Has it been sneaky and let the door open normally? No, worth a check. Okie dokie, so we've got this clock. We can use that to update this, I think. There we go. Ah. Yes, of course. This is going to be interesting. I think what we need to do... Here we go, right, okay. Ah! Wrong place, too late. Here we go, right, okay. So... too late. What we need to do is get this lever from there to there in the time it takes for this clock to cycle, so that the retraction of the piston, when it gets updated, can update this to the fact that it's powered from the lever, blah de blah de blah. Right. Oh! Okay. Ah, okay. Right, so excellent. Right, so now hopefully, yeah, that shouldn't update anything. Oh, is that clock updating the... So we've right, we've got to get across and power that. Ooh, this is tricky. Okay. Okay, so we now need to get this from there to there with in the time limit available to us. Okay. Let's see. So we're good. As soon as that goes on, that's as good. But we need so. Okay. Here we go. Ah! Oh! Start again. Oh, that was annoying. Oh, cool. That's pretty cool. Right. Whoa, big. That's the word I'd use. 4 levers. What have we got? Right, so turn this torch on. To turn this torch on, we need to turn that redstone off. Turn all of these torches off. Don't turn those repeaters on. That torch off, that repeater off. Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look down this array here. So from oh, I see. Right, we're dealing. This is why it's so big. We're dealing with redstone signal transmission limits. So we need to find a place to put our 4 torches. Right, we need to turn this torch off, and we also need to turn this torch off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right, so that won't turn the torch off. Oh, which way am I going? This way. That, yeah, so that's too far. But that will turn the torch off. Yes. And the same with that one. Now the question is, so that turns that torch off. Which means we've got this repeater is off, and so are those 2 torches, and in fact that one as well. Excellent. So now we need to deal with this side and this side. So okay, so what do we need over here? This torch here, this torch, and this torch, right. So if we were to do that one, that would take all of those torches out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think that would turn that on. I'll do this one. That would be far enough away. So that should turn. Yeah, it's not close enough to turn this one off though. Bummer. And I'm pretty certain that if I counted right. Oh. No, right. Okay, cool. That's fine. I'm happy with counting wrong if it means. So now we just need to turn this torch off. Well, this one's easy. Okay, if we do that there, it's going to be too close to those repeaters. We do that one. Should be okay. Yeah, good. Doom doo doo. Whoop whoop. Okay. Level 20. Build your own puzzle. Oh my god. Okay. Excellent. You sod. Great. Let's see. Let's see how much of a fool I can make of myself. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Great. Okay. Oh, what tricks do I know then? Right. Okay. Okay. I admit defeat. You win. I'm just not a puzzle maker, I guess. So, in the sake of brevity, my puzzle is, after not being able to use the lever on the door for the entire map, suddenly you can use the lever on the door for the entire map. Okay. That was fantastic, though. Absolutely brilliant. I recommend anyone who watches this download this and play it, even if you've just watched a playthrough. It's good fun. Yeah. Oh dear. Just not a puzzle maker, obviously. This is awesome though. Huh. That's pretty cool. Oh well. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves.